Hello guys, that was good, wasn't it? Manchester City 7-0 against Schalke. We are through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League and that was absolutely brutal. Manchester City are brutally brilliant. We battered them 10-2 on aggregate and that was a fun game. But don't forget I am sponsored by OneFootball, the wonderful people over at OneFootball. So you want to do this channel a massive favour, go and download the app and digest those incredible stats from tonight's performance. That was something else. This app is something else, I promise you, absolutely loads. So go and download it, do this channel a huge favour and enjoy all the beautiful goodness that comes with an app that good, because it's really, really good, I promise you. Link in the description below. And also I want to say thank you to my latest Patreon, Michael McFarlane. Michael, you're an absolute hero. Thanks for getting involved. Patreon.com/Esteemed Company if you want to get involved and all that kind of stuff. If not, just keep watching these videos. But let's go on to that game. Before I wax lyrical about that, just a quick overview of the game beforehand. Basically, in terms of the team, there was no real surprises other than Kompany not making the lineup. So we saw Danilo at centre-back alongside Walker, Laporte, Zinchenko, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, David Silva. Then Leroy Sane came back into the team as I predicted, alongside Aguero and Raheem Sterling with Edison in goal. There was a bizarre inclusion of Cameron Humphreys on the bench. No idea where that came from. I thought maybe Sanlo or Garcia would have been there instead, but fair enough, whatever. Humphreys hasn't played much football at all over the past year due to injuries. I suspect he was there to make up the numbers, but it was nice to see him on the bench. But on to the first half. I'm going to kind of brush through the first half because it gets interesting after half an hour. Essentially, City started kind of okay, was like a shocking miss from Aguero from after like 13 minutes. And then basically, after a kind of tepid half an hour, the floodgates opened after Bernardo Silva won a penalty, a dinked Gundogan pass, which is the story of the night in many ways. And Bruma was kind of deemed to have lent on Bernardo Silva. Penalty was given, and Aguero panenkered it right down the middle. After that, basically, City went into beast mode, absolutely battered them. And then the second goal came, a gorgeous little move once again. A great ball down the touchline. Sterling back heel into Aguero's path, and he absolutely rocketed it home. And the third came from Leroy Sane. Just a beautiful goal once again. As Zinchenko pass cut out all the defence, and Sane threw a goal. He isn't going to miss from there, and he drilled into the far corner. 3-0 at half-time, and basically job done. Second half was just more of the same. City were relentless and ruthless in their pursuit of more goals. There was a disallowed Leroy Sane goal, which was basically kind of just, well, it was right. VAR called it right eventually. And then there was also, eventually, the fourth goal. A beautiful Leroy Sane pass to Raheem Sterling. Gorgeous, genuinely gorgeous pass. Basically whipped it in and Sterling rocketed it in into the far corner. VAR essentially overturned that in a positive way and gave the goal, which was really, really nice. And then we saw Silva and Aguero come off for Foden and Gabriel Jesus for the past half an hour. I actually tweeted at that point, if I was a betting man, I'd put money on Foden to score. I didn't, did I? Because I don't bet. Loads of people did, and loads of people won money off that. You're welcome. You owe me money. I'm only joking. I wish I did bet on that, though, because people won like 80 quid off like a £10 bet. Gutted, genuinely gutted, but I had a feeling he was going to score and eventually did. And the most interesting thing from that was that when Aguero and Silva went off, some of the usual captains were on the pitch, obviously no Kompany, no that lot, no Fernandinho. Raheem Sterling was captain Raheem Sterling. How nice does that sound? Captain Raz. It didn't take long for the fifth to come as well. Leroy Sane getting in down the channel once again after some nice work from Zinchenko and Foden. He cut back beautifully to Bernardo Silva, who whipped it in into the far corner, in off the post via the keeper. And then the moment that I enjoyed more than anything, Phil Foden, as I just mentioned, getting his goal. Once again, a great assist from Leroy Sane. Foden, so cool, he stepped it around the keeper and put it in. And he was absolutely on fire after that, stinging the goalkeeper's hands only 2 minutes later with a drilled effort after skipping past the challenge. And then Gabriel Jesus rocketed it into the near post for the seventh goal. A fantastic performance from Manchester City. Individually, Edison had absolutely naff all to do, so I can't really comment on that. Walker was just reliable, got forward pretty well, defended. He ended up centre-back at the end of the game. At the end of the match, we had our basically our defences, right-back Fabian Delph, Danilo and Walker at centre-back, and Zinchenko at left-back. Absolutely wild, that. But Danilo at centre-back did pretty well, fair play to him. He was offered basically no challenges at all from Schalke, so he only had to exist. But there's one lovely little moment where he darted forward from defence and played a gorgeous 1-2 with Sterling. A couple of 1-2s, in fact, with Sterling had a good shot on goal. And in general, he was just a very versatile player. That's what I love about Danilo. He's so useful. He can do a job in pretty much any position. Just a good footballer. Laporte alongside him had very little to do once again and was cool and composed as ever, recycling possession and winning headers here and there. Zinchenko had a really nice little game. That gorgeous assist from Leroy Sane, a genuinely beautiful ball, a Kevin De Bruyne-esque ball from the mini Kev there. He also had a hand in a few of the others as well, with some nice kind of like pre-passes and all that kind of stuff, and got forward really well and showed once again his tenacity in general that's improved so much. I thought Gundogan was fantastic, genuinely brilliant. One of those days when pretty much every pass that he played came off. The amount of dinked kind of like Pirlo, Xavi-esque through balls that he played today that came off, that was our biggest threat throughout the whole game. And he was genuinely brilliant. I mean, I'm not saying he's as good as Fernandinho defensively, but he obviously has this ability to play these passes that's on another level. They're the kind of passes that we weren't seeing from Gundogan when he first joined Manchester City. Could be a run of games, it could be an increased confidence. Don't know what it is, but at the moment, Gundogan's playing very well. And in games like this, he's an absolute huge asset. Because initially, the first half was kind of teetering into nothingness. And it was that first pass from Gundogan that actually changed the game over the top. And after that, they couldn't stop it at all. David Silva had a decent little game. Nothing overly impressive. Just, did all right and came up eventually. And for me, Bernardo, once again, lively as he always is. Sane was fantastic. 1 goal, 3 assists, I think it was. Was it 3 assists? You got 1 for Sterling, Foden, and Bernardo as well. Yeah, so 3 assists there, and a variety of the assists as well. Gorgeous crosses, cutbacks, passes, and his goal was beautifully finished as well. Not robbed, just got another one disallowed. But it shows how blessed we are to have someone like Sane chomping at the bit. I had a feeling he'd play today. I had a feeling he'd play as well. He played well as well, given the fact that it was against Schalke. And he was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He shows how good he can be when he's on it. He's not quite been there this season compared to his previous levels, but he still obviously has it absolutely in abundance. And he was so good. Sterling, once again, on the right as well, was fantastic, tireless, great energy. It didn't all go down his side, but he got his goal once again. A lovely, composed finish. The kind of finish that Sterling would have missed 12 months ago. I'm almost certain he would have, but he rocketed it into the far corner. And Aguero, couple of goals, missed a sitter in the first half, but then took the most delightful penalty, and that touch for the second goal where he kind of stepped inside and finished to pass the keeper. Lovely stuff from Sergio Aguero, and got a little bit of rest as well. Phil Foden came on. It was really nice to see Phil get on and get a bit of a cameo. I'm really gutted I didn't put that bet on him to score. Genuinely gutted, because I knew it was going to happen. I just knew it was going to happen. But what I liked about Foden is that he's looking increasingly threatening. He's starting to score plenty of goals as well for this team. That's the Phil Foden that me and many others saw for the academy teams. He's a goal scorer. He's like a 15 to 20 goals kind of attacking midfielder. He is that kind of person. He can finish really well. You can see that with his increased confidence. That right-footed shot with his weak foot rocketed the keeper. Foden's going to score some absolute quality goals in his time in Manchester City shirt. And the quality of his goals now is getting better and better as well. Think of some of the other goals he's scored now. He's genuinely getting better every single day. And I love it. Obviously, I can wish he could get more football in general, and I hope he does do. But he showed once again that he's more than good enough to play for Manchester City. Then it was obviously a good little cameo once again from Gabriel Jesus. Lively, tenacious, a wonderful finish. What a player to have as a backup. And Delph got on at right back. Didn't have much to do, but it was nice to see him back in the first team picture. Overall, I can't complain. That was absolutely fantastic. I love our attitude, even when we're 5-0 up, 6-0 up, 7-0 up. We are still harassing. We are still chasing down Schalke's players. What I love about it is I used to watch like Pep's teams in the league and whatever and think, God, they're winning like 7-0, 8-0 and a 9-0, and all that kind of stuff. He's nearly turned us into that team that team that does that. Pep's style is so all-encompassing and so smothering that when it goes right, it goes brutally right. It's crazy to think that we've had a couple of 7-0s and a 9-0 this season. That's over like the 10th time this season we scored more than 5 goals in a single game. That's absolutely crazy statistics. And we are a goal-scoring machine, even with players out. It's crazy to think how good we actually are at times. We're absolutely brutally brilliant. Quick thought on VAR. Yes, it got the right decisions, but does it have to be so soullessly destroying and just mind-numbingly boring? It's just, fans don't know whether to celebrate or not. It's a really weird atmosphere, when it happens. So, like, VAR, they have to speed it up. They just have to. How can as fans we can see the replays in 20 seconds and go, right, he's clearly onside. You can see it by a meter, and then it takes them 2 minutes to decide, or whatever it is. I don't know, but I don't like it. All I know is they've got basically cleared that up hugely. But we're through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, quarterfinals of the FA Cup. We've won the Carabao Cup. We're top of the Premier League. It's looking very, very good, isn't it? We've got Swansea at the weekend. I would like to think if we turn up, we beat that and win the semi-finals. And Atletico Madrid got knocked out tonight as well. No Real Madrid anymore. Atletico, one of the teams I definitely didn't want to play because of their style. A Cristiano Ronaldo hat-trick, he's a beast of a player, isn't he? So basically, Atletico are out. Obviously, Juve are through, still a hell of a team. No Real Madrid. It's looking, it could happen, couldn't it? I can't decide who I want in the next round, but all I know is that it'd be nice to get Porto. I'd take Spurs as well, actually. I think we could beat them. You've obviously got United there as well. Barcelona play tomorrow against Lyon. Ajax I don't really fancy. I'm not sure about that one. But in general, I'm feeling very confident, and we should all feel confident as Manchester City fans at the moment. I'm hoping Liverpool get knocked out by Bayern because I don't want to face them again. It'll be interesting to see how it goes tomorrow. But all I know is I'm very, very, very happy. What a result. The focus of these players, giving everything, the determination, the professionalism. I know Schalke are a bit of a shambles at the moment, but still, to win 7-0 in the Champions League last season game is absolutely phenomenal. I'm sure Pep is absolutely, he just must be delighted, because I am in general. Guys, I'm so close also to 25,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this and you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Get me to 25,000 subscribers. Don't get supporting me on Twitter as well. Subscribe to Esteemed Kompany, hashtag and all that kind of stuff. Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. What I say thank you as ever to people scrolling down my right, my patrons. These guys make this channel happen. Hopefully one day I'll be able to do this full time, which means more videos, live streams, all that kind of stuff. Fingers crossed I'll get there one day. It'd be nice. But for now, I am loving creating content for Manchester City Football Club. It's great fun. I hope you're enjoying all the videos. I've been putting loads of effort in recently, loads of content. You seem to be enjoying it, so thank you very much for all the support. Let me know your verdicts on this game in the comments below as ever. I do read all the comments, even if I don't reply to them. I sit there and read them all the time on my phone. It's good, when you start doing nothing, just good time to read it all. And also, thank you very much for all the support on the channel. Right, guys, I'm gonna go and chill. See you later.